Thoughts on EG, Sim and Ye? Ye looked dialed in, I can't lie. The shots he was hitting were crispy. Some of his decision making of like when to use certain setups I thought could be refined, but overall the setups that he was actually using I thought had a lot of merit to them. I think that whether it's him or Potter coming up with them and anchoring with them, they looked decent, and his like playing around them, he looked good playing around them as well. It wasn't just like he'd been told where to put his utility, he knew like where to move, how to take the fights, when he was going to be taking contact, and his aim looked really crisp. As for Sim, I thought Sim looked alright. He had some pretty rough maps from what I watched. He's doing a little bit of the like over fight in certain situations, but I think generally he just doesn't look quite as comfortable yet as the other people from tier 2. Positionally unaware and lacks game sense, says Robbie. About Sim, I haven't watched enough Sim games to really have a strong opinion on the matter. He looked like he was okay, but he did seem like he wasn't able to take advantage of same opportunities by reading the game that some of the top duelist players do. But yeah, I think some of that is going to be on EG to set him up really well for these like opening engagements and try to drill into him that he always needs some kind of setup for them. Because at the tier 1 level, even if you're just like opping on a line, the top teams are going to have like, you know, one person jump peaks and the other person swings onto the line to try to break you off it. They're going to be droning and perfectly playing behind it every time. They're going to have like pullback stars if they're playing you know, there's just going to be like a plethora of util tools or 1-2 bait plays to be able to, like, the other team are going to be doing to try to throw you off your game. So you can't just take as many solo first engagements as you can get away with, I think, at tier 2. Do you think Sim's playstyle is similar to Miniboo's? No, not yet. Could it be? Maybe if EG added a lot more like set ideas into their game, but the thing with Miniboo is he's always got a teammate with him, or he's always got some utility with him. He's not just raw dogging fights. Not that I think Sim is doing that to a terrible degree, but it's so different. I think maybe people are just saying that because they both have a lot of first deaths, but just because you have a lot of first deaths doesn't mean that you're playing the same. Sim looks more like Zekken than Miniboo from his neon. I think I would use comparisons to Zekken extraordinarily sparingly.